Okay, so previously on The Vampires of Transylvania, our three adventurers woke up inside the kind of tunnel that they were in, and when they came out of it, now seen it in broad daylight, seen the size of it and the shape of it, and discovered that it was actually the side of a turret that had collapsed off of some unknown building and had dug itself into the ground, potentially from being dropped from a height, was the theory among our adventurers. They then decided that they were gonna... Oh no, wait! Balgrim, first of all, spotted some smoke. With his keen senses, he was in the middle of the woods after having a particularly nasty nightmare and was blown off some steam, seen some smoke in the distance and decided that they were gonna go and investigate it. They then found themselves surrounded by a unknown presence. They then soon discovered there was about maybe 8 people surrounding them, and they were talking in a language that no one understood. However, Seraphon very cleverly cast Comprehend Language and was able to decipher that there was some kind of communication going on between the people surrounding them, and it was very much a confusion of why are these people here, like what are they doing, no one comes down this way. They then revealed themselves after Balgrim chucked his weapon into the brush to see if he could try and hit one of them, and it was a tribe of all-female warriors. The elven kind of head, I suppose, of the group took them back to the settlement, and they met with the figurehead known as the All-Mother. She introduced them as the Venator tribe, and the 3 were told that they were welcome there as long as they didn't cause any trouble. The old woman was a seer, so she was unable to see physically, but she could see spiritually, and reached out and touched our 3 adventurers and gave them some information that might mean absolutely nothing or might mean something. Who knows with the crazy old that. Soren then piped up that he was interested in strengthening himself and becoming a greater warrior, to which the All-Mother says, would you be interested in proving yourself in a fight? And was pitted against one of her daughters, Zavora was her name. Soren, unfortunately, just landed a little bit unlucky and was struck down by Zavora within, a couple of rounds. I think it was 2, actually.
It was 2, yeah.
Yeah, it was 2. To which then the crowd, much disappointment, looked at All-Mother, who then says, throw the next one in, and Balgrim get chucked. Balgrim get chucked into the mix. Balgrim then put up quite a good fight, turning into his more ferocious state, bursting out of his flesh into his werewolf form, and then in retaliation, Zavora turned into a werebear. The 2 of them duked it out, and it was pretty much even Stevens by the end of it. They were both bloodied and battered. The 3 were then welcomed into the tribe and told that if they were ever passing by, they'd be welcome to stay. And there was a mention of a larger piece of this building in a very kind of south direction that the All-Mother was interested in. As her numbers were growing, she was interested in moving somewhere with a bigger space. However, the building had been taken over by some kind of vampiric beast, and they had lost a couple of people trying to clear it out. Our 3 then got up the next day and headed off to the Dwarven Mines. They found the Dwarven Mines in a bit of disrepair. There had been a barricade put up to stop people from going in, but also to help support the entrance, as the entrance was a bit precarious. They then ventured in and found a horrific sight. Piles and piles of dwarven bodies in one corridor, and a kind of sickly sweet smell coming from the other. They then went from the frying pan into the fire and found a large open tomb. Hello. And inside the large open tomb, they found this weird leaking wall. There was this kind of black, sludgy, almost kind of tar-like liquid dripping down, and a couple of dwarves looked as if they had been suffocated by it and had tried to crawl away but had died in the process. Seraphon then went to investigate, and as he stepped past one of the bodies, the body lunged forward and tried to grab him, and thus started a battle. They disposed pretty easily of the dwarven sticky, oily bodies. However, unbeknownst to them, they had triggered something, and a countdown had begun as this massive rock shardolin claw came out of the sticky wall and tried to swat at our adventurers, pinning Seraphon and Balgrim to the ground. Soren then nimbly ran round and started attacking various different bits of the beast as it emerged from the wall and was a massive shardolin golem. Our three had a tough time trying to beat this thing. There was actually pop-up pirate Balgrim as he went down, came back, went down, came back. But it was Soren that saved the day, absolutely focusing his monk-like abilities to crumple this beast into the ground. And that's where we find ourselves now. They have literally just bet this massive shardolin golem. And take it away, boys.
Okay, is everyone okay? How are we feeling?
Someone catch the number of the car that rode over me. Oh, that was tense.
It's like, yeah. Like, look you over and it's like, you've certainly seen better days. Soren, you are amazing.
Well,
I don't know. I don't know what came over me. I just Actually, I looked down at my body and I did not get a scratch on me. It tried multiple times to grab me, but I was too nimble for it, luckily.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm quite drained of my energy, my ki. I used almost all of it in my attacks. I think we could benefit from a short rest to, at least to patch up your wounds, Balgrim.
That's a good idea.
Yes.
I owe you one. You saved our lives.
Well, I can thank Seraphon too. It was a group effort. Seraphon, how are you feeling?
A bit banged up, but after a short rest, I'm sure it'll be fine. I can regain my strength.
Okay.
Let's find a better place. I don't think that we want to rest next to this weird sticky substance.
That is still continuing to drip and dribble and pour down from the wall.
Ugh. Nasty.
Mm-hmm.
That is nasty. Okay, I am... No, you know what? I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
Is there a source for this drippy drip? Is it like coming from above or like it's seeping out?
Yeah, so yous have only explored half this room. You came in from the kind of north and yous are in the kind of westerly bit of this room now. But from what you can see, this liquid is coming from a patch, I mean, quite a large bit, maybe about, I mean, this room is, hold on, how big is it? So, squares, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, so 2 times 70 roughly, what's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, about 130, yeah, 130-ish feet. So when you look up this area round about you is about 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. Yeah, about 40 feet across. So it's a large patch. And over in the kind of like north east direction, Balgrim, you found those abandoned tunnels that looked as if they had been started to be excavated but then abandoned. But yeah. This room is
Guys, what do you think?
massive.
What do you think about the golem? Was it there already, or did this? And I point at this weird black substance. Did this thing created the golem?
I think just looking at the two, it's the dripping substance and the golems, the dwarves. I think maybe this substance has changed them. What do you think?
I'll take out a dagger, and I like scrape the black goop onto it and like scoop up a little trowel.
And it is like this thick, blobby tar-like consistency, and it's this whole area is reeking. You know, like the whole cave has an unpleasant smell, but this area in particular is awful. Like, you've smelled kind of decomposition before. This is like that, like turned up to 11, you know.
Does it have any noticeable reaction to the blade?
No.
I'm assuming it's like iron or steel or something. No? Okay. Yeah. Then I'll like approach like a few pebbles around my feet, and then I'll kind of like smudge it onto the pebbles and see if that has any reaction to it.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Maybe it's just reacting when it's been attacked.
Yes, maybe. Can I take and light a candle and just kind of like throw the, I guess the burning candle into the liquid black substance?
Yeah.
The ichor.
Ica. Oh, for the hell of it, give me like a dex to kind of give you an athletics.
What could go wrong?
Oh, yeah, okay, 24. So yeah, you take your candle, and you light it, and you basically just gotta flick it in the direction of a small, I presume you're doing a small pile, yes? Or...
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, it kind of catches, and then it like, it's like as if you have some kind of like a lighter fluid that's been lit, and it just, the flames kind of like lick up, and then after maybe 5-10 minutes it all kind of starts to burn down and dissipate.
Okay.
Reactive to fire. Do you have any fire spells, Seraphon?
I don't. I'm sorry. My
That's okay.
breath is ice and I have no fire. I'm sorry.
Balgrim, you can infuse your weapons with... What type of energy can you infuse your weapons with? I notice you...
The moment, just fire.
Okay, oh, you can do fire. Oh, nice. Okay. Interesting.
So if this thing is trying to get at us, we can burn it down.
Well, I think the threat is over, at least in this little area.
Yeah. So before we found some Shrouded rocks or something. Who found the Shrouded?
There were black rocks,
Uh-huh.
which I guess we could assume is Shrouded now at the entrance, right?
Seraphon would kind of put two and two together. Balgrim Soren, yous have never came across Shrouded before, but Seraphon, having seen the Shrouded sword, it's pretty much identical to the way the Shrouded sword looked. It's got that high shine, reflective black, slightly kind of yeah, kind of like glittered almost, and almost looks wet to the touch.
Yeah. So, so looking at it, I'll say, to you two. So this is Shardlin. Obadiah had a sword made from this. It seemed to have a strange effect upon him. Although whether that's the Shardlin or the sword was cursed with something else, I don't remember. But we should take this. It's definitely a powerful substance, but we should wrap it in something and keep it stored away until we need it.
Why do we need to wrap it?
Well, just in case. If it's been in contact with this black ichor, I don't know.
Oh, okay. That's what you
know. That's all. I don't think it's poison to the touch, but just as a precaution.
Okay.
Look, is there any more that we can see looking around?
Oh yeah, I mean, you've found crates of it and piles of it in the other area.
Yes.
So yeah, there's a good bit.
Plenty there. Okay. Can I just investigate more of this area that we're in?
Absolutely, yeah. Breezy, thank you so much.
Hey, welcome in, Breezy.
Who all has inspiration?
Nice. I think we all. Actually, I
think I burned mine last time.
Okay.
I think we all did.
Yeah, we all did.
We all did.
Fresh
out.
Hey, Bulgrim's getting a point of inspiration. Thank you, Breezy.
Oh, thank you, Breezy.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, you could feel free to let me know where you want to have a nosy around.
So I was going to look in the immediate area, say like around us, like around the bodies, the campfire. Well, say like this corner.
Okay. Yeah,
this whole corner area.
Give me investigation.
Investigation. It's not the best.
11. So you have a look around and there's abandoned tools everywhere. Pickaxes that are covered in this kind of black, sticky, gooey consistency. Things that Bulgrim you would recognise as well as like pins that you would put in behind maybe like larger rocks to try and like wedge them out. Just loads and loads of gear everywhere. There's a jacket lying that looks as if it's covered in this black sticky stuff as well. So yeah, it's just this abandoned gear and clothes and stuff like that.
Okay. Super interesting.
Not here.
While he's investigating, Soren will look for some like camp or like some firewood.
Investigation.
And okay. Nice. Ooh, 8.
Anything you do find in here is spoiled. Like everything is rotted because of the cold and the damp in here.
I was gonna make a little fire for our short rest, but it's all spoiled, you guys.
Just about
Sorry.
hip lamps and just about hip lanterns, really, and
yeah. Did we check the corrupted undead bodies yet?
They shattered, if you remember.
They're broken. Okay. Oh boy. Oh. What is truly an awful way of undeath.
Yes. Should we move away from this area?
Yeah, if we could like go to the middle of the chamber or something at least. Because it stinks.
Maybe let's check for a better room to rest.
So Soren, actually, when you go over here, there's actually something here. Looks like potentially a tunnel of some sort.
Oh damn! Another entryway.
We've got 2 Seraphons now.
I can't control the other token.
Oh, I'll delete that one. There we go.
Delete. Thank you.
There you go.
I'll make a little note.
We'll stick together. Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe you two stay here, because I'm fast and nimble, and I haven't got a scratch on me. I'll just do like a full like circumference lap around.
All right. Okay.
See
So
if
you're
there's any other offshoots.
You're going round. So you travel round, and very similar to the right-hand side of this area, there's tunnels that have been started, and they go for sometimes like, you know, a good couple of maybe 20, 30 feet into the wall, and then it's like a dead end. So it looks as if they've been excavating that area, found nothing, came out, moved along. The only one that seems as if it's potentially a bit longer is the one that you were at.
Sure. Okay. It's cool. Okay. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, it looks like they were looking for veins or ores, and this is only other exit outside of where we entered from.
Okay. Well, I think if we can have a short rest, best to do it away from our tunnel. We don't know where it leads to. So maybe up here somewhere. We could just have a bit, sit down, short rest.
Mm.
Yeah.
And yeah, that might be good.
Okay.
Like, I mean, we could. Well, it's not getting any darker in the caves, so that's okay. Do you want to keep? Do you want to go down either?
I'm
the
okay
tunnel
with
while we're
exploring a little bit further.
Mhm.
Yeah. Let's see what we can find out here.
Just in case there's other dangers looking about. If we can clear out a little bit more, I'd be comfortable. Turning in for the night.
Yeah.
Do you want to check out the tunnel in here?
Yeah.
Down there?
Yeah.
And also, like, we can check out the other two tunnels we found before.
Yeah, I think they didn't go too
The
far.
one with the massive pile of dead bodies.
Yes, that's the
one. But we still should be careful. Yeah. We still should be careful.
Yeah. Well, shall I scout ahead again? Like the old...
That's a good idea.
The old, I don't know, we should call it like a formation or something.
Your marching order, yeah.
Oh, there we go, yes. Todd just spoke to me.
Okay, so what you want to do first? I'm gonna have to choke you out.
Choke out the cat.
What?
No.
What?
Chuck you out, not choke.
I heard choke you out.
Okay, I understood, like, choke you out. It was like, what?
Chuck.
Your cat in a headlock. Go to sleep.
Like, he does. He needs to go. He's not a nap all day.
Oh.
I love you.
Everyone thought it was a joke in chat. Sleeper.
Chuck. No, the two of them have not had a nap all day, so they're like, ugh. Okay. Right, what you want to do?
I will scout out ahead about 30 to 40 feet with my little lantern.
Down this tunnel down the bottom, yeah?
South one, yeah.
Okay, so you step into this and it kind of curves round to the right. I had to put myself where you were. So it curves round to the right and then goes up. So it's kind of like a big C. But as you're going through it, rather than going like straight like the other tunnels go, this one curves up and to the right in a maybe 45-degree angle.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Soren internally is thinking this might lead out. This might be an exit, possibly. Okay. Keep going.
Okay. Yeah, how much more are you wanting to go? That's maybe about 30 feet you've done, something like that.
Okay. I'll gently call back and be like, this might be an exit, I don't know. I'll keep going. Let's go like another, going like little 40-foot, I'll go in like little 40-foot increments. Keep seeing what I see.
So let me have a look then. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So another 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Again, it just kind of continues to snake up and round. So it's definitely going in a kind of like upwards direction. And
It's like a spiral staircase, kind of.
not like a spiral, more like just like a big curve. But it's definitely going in an incline as you go. And you can see when you're traveling up with your wee hip lantern that the bottom of it, where you're stepping, it's got kind of small wee steps. So it's been carved in.
Oh man. My halfling instinct will kick in. Maybe there's like a cozy spot to hang out at the top of this.
A cozy.
Cozy, yes. Yes, a warm bed. Oh boy. I'll keep going up.
Okay, another how many?
Yeah, like another 40 feet.
Okay,
Keep
so
going.
5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35. Oh, okay, so you come to just the right amount actually. So again, you're traveling up, and this curves up the way to the kind of the right of the room, and give me just like an intelligence roll before I tell you any more. Okay, 3. Yeah, you're definitely going in an upwards direction. So you come to you can see like this kind of wee archway at the end of it, just up ahead with the light that's coming off of your lantern. And you're like, oh boy, a room with maybe like a bed or something like that. And you can like skip your way up, and you kind of go, oh, and just catch yourself at the edge of this massive hole that is just straight down.
God.
You're on your own, buddy.
You kick like a few rocks as you kind of like come to a screeching halt, and you hear them just going, but don't hear anything drop.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay. I will wait for my companions to get up, and I'll warn them as I hear them approaching.
Okay, so Balgrim, you managed to go through here. No problem. Seraphon, this isn't exactly Dragonborn sized, this tunnel. You're gonna have to probably crouch down and potentially even like squeeze through here.
I'll give it my best shot.
So if you give me probably an acrobatics check to see how well you kind of squeeze through this bit.
Acrobatics.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
He's stuck.
You get
Oh boy.
about 10 feet in and then go, nah, I can't make it through here. Your wings, your armor, your just the bulk of you is just too large.
Too thick. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, he's dummy thick.
I was like, cool. I was like, I can't fit through here. This is a screaming mackerel all over again. Oh.
Yeah, pretty much.
What?
Forgot he had
We were
wings.
there.
Yep, he has wings.
Are you
Yeah.
okay? Do you need some help?
Do you have any grease?
Oh, but maybe we can make the hole. Maybe you can help make the hole a bit larger for you. Let me see. I go
could
back
take
to
a
the
long
entrance
time.
and going to check like if there's a if it would possible hold if we try to widen it a bit.
Give me investigation.
I'm a dwarf. I live in a mine.
Ooh.
So, investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Big dwarf energy.
An 11. So this entire corridor that you're in right now is just carved out of like the sheer rock that is in this place. Quietly, the rock itself is not crumbly. It's quite kind of tightly compact, but Balgrim's never really dug a tunnel before in a cave or a mine, so you are not too sure.
Maybe it's not a good idea. Look at the stone.
So Seraphon,
Maybe you just wait. Maybe you just wait here.
wiggles himself out, kind of like backwards
Yeah.
scoots out.
Dang it. This cave that we're in, where we fought, had the fight. Is this enclosed? It's not.
No, it's enclosed. Yeah, it's enclosed. If you remember correctly, you have mountain on top of you. This is
Yes.
in the mountain.
That's fine. I just want to make sure it wasn't like a natural, like whatever Soren had found. It's like the very top of the same system. That's okay. Well,
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, like it loops back in on itself. You were thinking, right?
Yeah.
it's-
Where Soren went into is like further in to the mountain.
Mhm.
In and up.
Nope. Yeah.
In and up.
In and up.
Up.
At the hole,
Mm-hmm.
is like in front of me. Is this just like the only? It's like a dead end. Like it just stops and there's just a hole down, or is there like something beyond the hole?
Give me investigation.
Okay. Investigation. Ooh, 17.
Ooh, 17.
Nice,
So-
nice.
You're looking at this hole, and you kind of like lean out a little bit and kind of take your lantern and kind of cautiously cast the light across. And what you do manage to see is over the other end of this hole, looks as if this tunnel continues. There is a slight ledge to the right hand side of you that maybe you could scoot across.
Oh. Aha. It's like God of War.
There's a ledge, brother.
Yes, you can shimmy. And you see the yellow paint, brother. Okay. Well, unfortunately. It's tempting. Oh boy. Okay, I will sprint back down
To Balgrim, yeah.
with my quick speed. So big hole going down. I think Balgrim saw part of it, but there is tunnel continues beyond, and there is a ledge to climb across. It's kind of like a sheer back to your wall shimmy type of gig. Seraphon, why are you okay? Or you didn't go in the tunnel?
Seraphon is a bit too big for the entrance hole.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. Too broad. I mean, I can stay guard here, but you can explore. I can handle myself, but feel free to do what you want. But
I don't like to separate and have us go on without you, though. Do you think, Balgrim?
I don't know either, but we have no other choice. Or we find a way around. Maybe another tunnel that leads to the same entrance.
There's the dead body tunnel.
yeah, well, we could certainly backtrack and investigate that. And...
Yeah, then let's start with this one.
Okay.
Okay.
I will,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, it's okay.
Okay. I'll just take a scratch, a little marking onto the side of the entrance tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Like a little circle to denote big hole ahead.
Big one. Okay, okies.
There we go. Yes. So, shall we just go to the other tunnel then?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, let's head up there.
Okay.
Okay, so this is you heading out of this main bit back to the kind of first large area you came into, yeah?
Yeah, I guess where there was the fork in the road, I suppose.
Yeah, so you went down to the right, and the tunnel with the bodies was to the left. So you come out, and the other tunnel's still there. You go down it, and if you remember correctly, Seraphon had tried to slide one of the bodies out gently. However, had failed to do so gently, and the whole pile had collapsed and is now in a kind of mini dwarven body avalanche in the middle of this tunnel.
Bit of a jumble. So, to spend some time just moving these. How many bodies were there thereabouts, or can we see? If we're back down to the bodies.
Let me think. The size of this, so maybe like about maybe 22, something like that.
Yeah, body. That's a wall of 22, or a pile of 22 bodies.
Roughly,
Thereabouts.
yeah,
Okay.
roughly about 22.
Roughly. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Because if you remember, they were all kind of jam-packed, as if they'd been running away from something.
Well, I mean, to turn to the other side, should we spend some time clearing these out of the way?
Yeah, part of me would appreciate that, but the other part is like, do we have the time for that?
I don't see why not. We don't have the time, but I think we can spend some time
Let's do this.
shifting the bodies, lining them up neatly, courteously.
Well, you're the expert in all things divine, so but I kind of wanted to step over them, but I'll help you. I'll start dragging. I don't know, I'll start dragging some of the bodies.
Okay,
to the little rows on either side.
where you taking them to, or are you just gonna move them to the side, or what you want to do?
Yeah, what were you envisioning?
Envisioning dragging them all to the sides, like in a row.
Okay.
But like not out and into anywhere, just out of the way. Say like on the side of either side of the tunnel.
Okay. All of yous doing this, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Considering time it is now, the time you spent in the main cave exploring, the time you've taken to do this, I think it's only fair that all of you have 1 point of exhaustion each.
Ooh.
Since you are now pushing pretty late into the night.
Uh-oh. I'm
So
really tired now, you guys.
Yeah, that's really beat me. Because it's hard
Maybe
to
we should
move dwarves.
Maybe we should rest. Like, this was really exhausting. This whole dragging around and stuff.
It was.
Plus, we were beaten up before. And, yeah, maybe the short rest didn't help so much.
Yeah.
I feel tired.
So should we? Where do you think is the best place to have a?
We should
camp?
go back. We should go back to the big cave. We shouldn't camp here.
No.
In front of an entrance where so many dwarves suffocated and died. Not that we are never gonna wake up from our sleep.
Oh. Yeah. I agree. You're still able to do the dome, Seraphon, the bubble dome.
I will try and pull, and I cannot cast that dome anymore.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, when Seraphon says, like, I don't have the ability to do that anymore, you're kind of like, why not, you know? Like, because yous have used it so many times now.
Does this have anything to do with the thing you did with the dragon skull back in this cave?
I can't say for sure. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Told you.
He got cursed.
Doesn't make sense to whine about spilled milk, so let's go back just to the cave and
Yeah, let's
just try to make
back.
it secure as possible.
We'll set a watch, and we can make it through the night. I'm sure. We're all worthy fighters.
Yeah, and we don't want to get too spoiled with using the HUD too much. I took it for granted, I'll be honest.
So, Seraphon,
Yeah.
as you're having this discussion, something tickles the back of your head, and you hear a...
Did I waste my time with you?
Yep. Very cool. Very cool.
That Nick? I'm assuming that was Nick.
Yeah.
GG Nick. That was amazing.
Nick
Yeah, that
has
was fantastic.
done a couple of voice lines for me.
Oh wow.
Nice. So what are you waiting for? Let's get back to the big hall.
Yeah, Seraphon,
yeah.
snap out of it. We can't waste our time here.
Yes. Right, yes. Okay, back to, so where are we going again? The
Main entrance.
where we
back
had the
where the
fight,
golem was.
or the
Or the main
entrance area?
Yeah.
So yeah, you travel back through to the main entrance, and this place is just, abandoned. There's bits of crates everywhere. You could probably make a fire out of the wood that's here. It doesn't seem as bad.
Yes.
Yep. And yeah, you can settle down for the evening.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is
Sitting down.
anyone wanting to do anything before they go to sleep? Are you thinking of setting up a watch, or what you want to do?
Yeah. Setting up a watch would be quite useful, so I volunteer for the first one.
Okay.
Just I'm happy to take. I'll take the second watch.
So Balgrim
Okay,
first.
Sorry, you deserve to have the longest rest. You've done the most.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I will blush a little, yes.
So yeah, you get out your sleeping gear. I mean, you've all got your travelers' backpacks, which will have rolls in them and like bed sheets, or a bed sheet of some sort, and settle down. And Balgrim, you are up first. So, would you like to do survival or perception to see if you see anything on your watch?
Would like to do perception, if you don't mind me doing
Go
that.
for it. See? Ooh, 25. Wow. So yeah, the majority of your watch is pretty uneventful. What you do know is that there is a constant drip echoing down the tunnel that yous came from, coming from the room that had the black kind of ichor inside it. So whatever the source of this is constantly going.
I would stand up.
Mm-hmm.
And I would go. Don't know where we are all resting. Maybe here.
Mm-hmm.
And I would go to the entrance of the. Right before the room where we lined up all the corpses, and just take a peek if I can see where this drip is coming from.
So the drip isn't, you've seen where the drip is coming from. It's coming from that big main room that you fought the Shrouded golem in. So it's coming from, it's coming from there.
Okay. What an annoying sound.
Especially with your keen hearing, it's just a constant like drip, drip, drip.
Shit. I take a big sip of my potato spirit flask.
Absolutely, yeah. Sip, sip, sip.
And try to endure as best as I can this dripping sounds.
And the rest of your shift goes pretty uneventful, and you can wake up Seraphon.
Yeah, I wake up Seraphon. Nothing to report, but the drip. But keep an ear out on the dripping sound. It's really annoying.
From the cave. Well,
yeah,
the cave within the cave.
Well, where we fought the Shrouded golem is really an annoying sound.
Hopefully that thing doesn't reform itself. That's okay. I'll keep my ears sharp and
good.
You rest, and I'll take my shift.
So yeah,
Good shift.
Same for you, Seraphon. Survival or perception?
6.5 dozen, really. I'll go with survival.
Survival? Go for it. 20, nice. So, very much like Bolgrim says, that dripping sound is just constant in the background. There's nothing else that really kind of, stands out to you. In cave systems, you'd expect there to be maybe bats or some kind of like rodent-y kind of creature in here, but there's nothing at all. Your arm's pretty itchy though.
On that, I would like to comprehend language. Because there's runes on my scales, right? On my blackened arm or hand. Can I use that to see if I can comprehend any meaning?
Yeah. Give me give me a general intelligence as well, just to see how well you got on with it, because it's all kind of like scratched in there, not very like neatly wrote, I suppose.
Intelligence. Oh yeah, just press intelligence.
Yeah.
I'm the smartest.
10.
Yep.
So you're not able to understand the kind of exact, word for word what this says, but you're looking at it and you're tracing the runes, and you pick out words, and you're like, nah, that does make sense. So you kind of like turn your arm another way and kind of like read another couple of runes, and you're like, oh, okay, so that makes kind of like a sentence, and you kind of turn it back and forth. And from what you're able to pull from it, it sounds as if it's some kind of contract.
Okay. Makes a lot of sense.
with a 10. Is there anything else I could give you? There's mention of a pit. And killing Vlad. You see that, like, that's one of the kind of the main bold scratchings on your arm. But yeah, there's mention of a pit of some sort.
It's intriguing. Okay. Yeah, the rest remains a mystery. Okay. Good to kind of get that understood. Alright. I guess that's about anything else I'd do for my watch.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'll wake up Soren. Let's give him a shake. Sounds like Soren.
Yes. Good morning.
Good
You at
morning.
peace? Yeah, are you okay?
Look, nothing to report.
Okay. Well, get your rest. I will close out the watch.
Thank you.
And same for you, Soren. Perception or survival.
Okay, I will do survival since I'm proficient in it.
Yeah. Ooh,
Oh.
an 8. So,
8.
yeah, not much. Rocks, drippy noises, bad smells, unpleasant.
You think that this mushroom is edible, but it's not.
One thing that you do notice on your watches, however, so Balgrim is a heavy snorer. Like, he is, like, proper... Yeah, like, the room is pretty much shaking with Balgrim snoring. Seraphon's normally quite a peaceful sleeper, you know? However, he kind of, like, keeps on... and he's sleep and kind of like twitching. And Balgrim, Sarah, Soren, mute your microphones, please.
Oh wait, who mutes it?
Balgrim and Soren.
Okay.
And you awaken on a glinting sea of stars. As far as the eye can see, there's this marbled reflection that you're standing off, and it's cool in this area. You look up and you see the constellations above you. To the front of you, you see this kind of like silvery light in the distance, and behind you seems to be this golden light. You turn your back on the silver light and you start heading directly towards the golden light. And as you're approaching it, this warmth just radiates from it, and you have that old familiar sensation of Fornax surround you.
And it feels like I've missed a piece of my heart. I just think of home and who I was before I even came to London. I think of memories and baking and the warmth and the twilight mornings, growing up and heading to work to bake in my town, my village in the north. Do I see anything? I was going to call out and say, hello.
So as you move closer, this warmth surrounds you, but as you're approaching and you call out, the light actually fades and dissipates into nothing. And behind you, you see the blink of the silver light scatter across this starred, marbled area.
No. Makes me feel sad. So both lights disappear. Is that right?
No, the silver light is still there. It's behind you.
The silver remains. So I like drop my head and I turn. It's the only light left to me that I see. So I walk towards it. And as I walk towards it, I thinking about the weight of the choices that I've made and this burden of the path I'm walking.
So as you
step into the silver.
As you step into the silver, you're surrounded with the cool sensation that you associate with the light of Seluna. There's that fresh, kind of cold air that fills your lungs, and the silver light ahead of you blinks, and then, same again, slowly just evaporates and dissipates into nothing. You are standing in the middle of this huge marbled area with the stars all one by one just disappearing from the sky until there is nothing but darkness surrounding you.
It's really sad. I drop to my knees and I start to cry, and as I compose myself and wipe away my tears, I just talking aloud. I was like, "My name is Seraphon. I do not fear the shadows, though I now stride through them. Vornax, Seluna. You have left me. I know why. I will come back to you if you will accept me one day. The path I've taken, I must hold to it. Till such time, paid my dues and you accept me back."
This beam of silvery gold light pierces the darkness and hits you. And these two clawed hands reach down, massive in size, to cup you. One is a white silver coloured claw and the other one is a golden orange claw.
So they reach.
They're reaching down towards you.
Jesus. I reach up to take their embrace.
And it's almost as if time slows as you're doing this, as they reach down forward to try and embrace you by the looks of it, and you stretch up as high as you can go, spreading your wings in order to be able to get more purchase and to try and float upwards towards them. However, as you just come within the grasp of the warmth and the cool coming from these hands, these enormous black clawed hands wrap themselves round the hands coming down on you and crush them in between, splitting them, bone and sinew, blood and scale fall down on you as the hands are pulled and drawn back into the darkness, and you fall, Seraphon, for what feels like an eternity. And you have that awful sensation that you've probably experienced in real life, where you feel as if you're falling in a dream, and then you wake up with that sensation of still falling, and Soren is kind of concerningly looking down upon you. You see Seraphon have a nightmare, and he shoots up, and he's like, I mean, he's white, you know, like a white silver dragon, but he looks even paler if that's possible, dripping with sweat.
I will just stare silently at him and give him my classic wide-eyed look.
A little bit bug-eyed looking.
Yeah.
Been like such a horror movie situation. Someone wakes up from a nightmare and suddenly a mate of him looks at him like.
Yeah.
That's cool.
How late into my watch is this?
It's at the end.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So this is kind of like when you would all be naturally waking up.
Oh. Hello, Seraphon. Morning. It's time to get up anyway.
I was like, sorry.
Oh.
Good morning.
Oh, wow, you had a very... Did you have a bad nightmare?
It's yes, a nightmare.
Oh. Sorry to hear that. I know how that feels, though. As cliche as that sounds.
Thank you. Sorry. I'm afraid I've choices that I can never go back on.
Oh. That's ominous. But even if you can't go back on it, we just have to take what we got now, right?
Yes, that's
Keep
it.
moving forward. That's what you would do, Seraphon. That's what the 3 ingredients would do with your old pals.
You're right. It's what we must do. We're on this path. We're in the shadows now, and it's for us to command and take care of this business in Transylvania. Very well.
Here you go, breakfast, and I'll toss him off.
Anyway,
Ration.
breakfast time.
Breakfast time.
Okay. I'll wake up Balgrim as well. Okay. Everything's all clear. Time to, continue on.
Yes. Where are we? Yes, I'll just spend some time thinking about what I want to prepare for the day.
But yeah, you wake up and you've probably slept in a little bit because of how late you decided to go. Normally all of you are quite early risers, about 7 o'clock in the morning, but it's maybe, about 10-ish, something like that. I mean, you can't tell because you're inside a mine, but you're kind of like, it's a little bit later, we've slept in a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. We have a full day to explore this if we need to, or, yeah. So to recap, we have a tunnel that's still left unexplored, a big massive hole that drops to the earth, and a passageway that continues, which Seraphont's too big for, and we cleared out the bodies of the Dwarven Death Tunnel, and that is still unexplored as well.
Shall we start with the tunnel that Seraphon can also fit in? Maybe that makes more sense in the beginning.
Maybe it's what?
Makes more sense now. For now.
Makes more sense for what? I'm sorry.
Oh, no problem.
The death
Maybe we
tunnel.
should start with the tunnel where Seraphon can fit in.
Oh yeah.
First.
Oh yeah. Okay, can yeah. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
Player
it
Zach
makes
is a
sense.
dummy sometimes, you know.
No, that's okay.
Yes.
It's quite early in the morning. We didn't sleep all so well because of this damn drop.
Just as Bulgrim says that, drip on top of Bulgrim's head.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
I'm not picky in the morning. Shut up.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Uh-oh. Which one's bothering you now?
Both of them.
Oh.
Fucking undead ghost bunch.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh man.
Yeah. So I will also, just while we're here,
Mhm.
getting ready for the day, aid for everyone.
Okay.
Yay.
5
Plus 5.
temporary hit
Plus
points.
5. Yeah. 8 hours.
Nice.
Thank you.
Oh.
So that'll take you about
Feel emboldened.
6 o'clock at night.
Yeah. 8. Everything else is refreshed.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Thank you, Seraphon.
That's pretty awesome.
Yep.
And alright, I'll just use my divinity to refresh that level 2 spell slot.
Mm.
Ooh, I didn't know you could do that. Wow.
Wow.
Paladins.
Wow.
So yeah, you pack up your stuff, snuff out the wee fire that you had going, and head back towards the tunnel. So this is the left-hand tunnel that you are wanting to go through.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So you go through, and are you just doing a marching order? What's what you want to do?
Marching order sounds good.
Mm-hmm. So who's going first then?
I'm happy to go first.
You go first. Okay.
Okay,
Perfect.
buddy. You've got this.
So you are going first. Do you want to give me perception or investigation while you're moving through this tunnel?
I will do perception.
Perception.
I go last. then.
Ooh, wow, an 18. So as you're moving through, you step past the bodies and you see this tunnel kind of curve slightly to the left. Along this tunnel, you see the looks of the pittons that have maybe held the lanterns at some point. A couple of lanterns are still hanging there, but there's no oil left in them. A couple of them have smashed and are now on the floor. And you continue down this corridor, and as you're continuing down, you start to notice that there's these weird black, like, cracks maybe in the wall as you go down.
Weird black cracks. So are they? Do the cracks go in like a depth, or are they? Is this a different type of black, like it's shrouded veins or something?
You can give me investigation, see if you can figure out what it's like.
Sure. Investigation.
10. So it doesn't look like shrouded because it looks as if it is wet and still kind of like running a little bit, and they're moving, yeah, in a kind of like outwards direction towards where the dwarves were, running along the walls.
Okay. It's something, alright. Right. Well, so does it look like the so the black runny tar type substance? So is that similar to where we fought the golems?
It looks similar in... Oh god, what's the right word? Is it viscosity?
Viscosity.
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 Yeah, viscosity.
It looks similar in viscosity and colour.
Okay, so just to turn to us, so this looks an awful lot like the liquid back in the other cave that we fought the golem and golems and the gigantic beast with 3 arms, and it's heading towards the entrance to this cave where the bodies were.
Yes, so the source of it is in the direction you're heading in, and it looks as if it's reaching...
Ooh.
Don't like that. Don't like that.
Something got unleashed here. Some kind of corruption. The question is it natural? Is it magical? Something else?
Seems like my cousins have digged too deep again.
Did you just say again?
Yeah, again.
When was the first time?
Can't remember.
Okay.
But isn't it like it's not a common mystery that we dwarves tend to greediness. So wouldn't be surprised if they wake something up.
So grim. All grim.
Paul Grimm.
Yeah. What?
Grim. I don't know. I just said grim and I thought of your name.
Balgrim, you just see Gurney like shake his head in disapproval. He did not like the pun.
Yeah, I look at him. I look at him like, yeah, no, it's not a good one, but at least he tried. That means he open up a bit. Just leave him be. If I remember all the bad jokes you did at my back, yeah, you wouldn't be part of my family anymore. Oh wait, you do? You don't? Damn it. Yeah. Let's continue.
So, as you are,
Okay.
are you keeping the same marching order as you continue? What you want to do?
I'll keep marching on first.
Okay, yeah,
This
same.
isn't too sussy right now.
Same again. Perception or investigation as you go.
Do perception.
Ooh, 21.
What?
Yeah. So, now that you're having a closer look as you're traveling forward, you're like, oh my god, these look like veins. Like, as if it's like a kind of, yeah, like you've seen anatomy drawings before. Maybe as a kind of youngster, you've seen like a book of anatomy and like kind of body and how the veins run through different species and stuff like that. And you're like, yeah, these look like blood vessels, veins, and they're just like growing in number as you continue forward. And it's all this like black liquidy goo. And Seraphon, you kind of get particular close to one kind of main vessel by the looks of it, and you see a pum, 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 like a kind of pulse as you look at it and see this liquid like move down and towards the exit.
Oh.
Oh, don't like that at all. So I'm gonna just tell you, I was like, did you see this? I'm gonna call them over and point out.
And you all kind of
This is-
stop and like stand and stare for a couple of minutes, and sure enough, within a couple of minutes, you see a boom, boom, and this black heartbeat ripple kind of happens, and you see the liquid like travel down the vein and out towards the exit.
Oh, no.
Oh, snow.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Is it like expanding the vein itself, or like is
It's
it
like
emptying and leaking somewhere?
it's like a pulse. So the liquid
Okay.
is continuously running through it, but you just see this kind
Oh.
of pulse, like a bulge in the vein, and you see the black liquid just getting shoved like further down, kind of spreading.
Oh. Hold on. Stand back. I'll take that goopy dagger I had, and I'm just gonna try and like pierce the.
I'm standing well back and to the side.
Okay. Soren, give me a dexterity saving throw as you
Damn.
as you pierce it and this black liquid just spurts out at you. A 9. I'd say a teeny bit gets on your clothes, and it's just like you're like, oh, and it's just this black, ooey, gooey, tar-like, horrible. Like it smelled bad, but now that you've like kind of leaked it, it just is decomposing, horrible smell on your clothes now.
Oh.
Soren, get that off you right away. In fact, I'll like take out my silver dagger, my hammer, and I'll just like cut around. It's like cut it like off his clothing.
Okay, you give me Seraphon, give me a sleight of hand as you carefully cut this black liquid off of Soren's clothing.
My robe.
Sleight of hand.
So sleight of hand, and hopefully I don't slip and shank you.
6. Okay, you take a good amount of time to gently, because as you kind of pull and pinch, bits of it start like dripping off onto the floor, and you're like, oh, okay, need to be careful. And you, with a 6, it's not like a complete fail, but it takes a long time for you to get it off, and then you can like flick the bit of robe away.
Can I ask Soren to everyone step back from the muck?
Sure,
And-
muck.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. The ichor. I would like to use my ice breath weapon on this. Just, I don't know. See
Okay.
what happens.
Can
Freeze
you
it.
post
Burn it
your ice weapon breath in chat? So you open your mouth and fire out what you expect to be your ice breath weapon. However, all this
Right.
green luminescent liquid and hits the wall, and the wall starts sizzling.
Excuse me.
Wait, what just came out of Seraphon?
Green, luminous, bright liquid, and as it hit the wall, the whole wall sizzled, and there's now
What the frick?
smoke coming off the liquid as you see bits of the wall just start to disintegrate and drip.
Oh!
Well, that's new.
Oh yeah, it looks like Mountain Dew. Yeah, it looks like Mountain Dew.
Oh! 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 Seraphon, are you okay? Oh!
Seraphon,
think-
your mouth feels like you've ate like a really strong bag of salt and vinegar crisps.
Oh!
I think I'm a bit unwell.
Itches
my
his
gosh.
arm as he says this.
Oh my gosh. It's burning away the wall and the stone. That's not ice nor fire. This is a different material altogether.
Yes, it is. Has it done anything to the goop?
It's made it smell worse.
Oh!
Okay.
Are you two up to back there?
Yeah, Balgrim's
You
just...
coming?
Balgrim's just like comes around the corners, like smoke coming off the wall, and Seraphon's just kind of like staring into space.
Bloody ancestors! What happened? Oh my god, my nostrils! It stinks.
Let's just move on, shall we?
How could you stay so composed? I would be freaking out if I were you. My clothes. Yeah, my clothes are all chopped up and goopy.
Yeah, Soren's...
Remember, then this time when Gurney rubbed his dirty socks with some weird plants and said it smells better. Oh, damn it, that stinks.
So, what are you doing? You're continuing down the tunnel, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So, who's at the front? Balgrim, have you taken up the helm now?
Yeah, I would like to go in front because
Okay.
the back stinks a lot.
Yeah. I mean,
if you don't mind.
the front doesn't smell much better anyway. So give me survival or investigation.
I would do investigation.
Investigation. Yeah, go for it. I was wondering we were going to use your dragon breath, Seraphon.
Yeah, that's a new one.
So player knowledge is acid now.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
19. Okay, so 19, Balgrim. This is like the tunnel itself is continuing to be the same size, but it feels a lot closer because of these black veins. It's like a spider's web at this point, all like lined along the wall and above you, and it's like have you ever seen fungus and like kind of spore plants when their roots kind of spread underneath and it covers an entire area?
Like the movie we saw yesterday with this hole where the whole
Yeah. It's very
things.
It's very much like that. The entire area is just covered in these vein-like black tendrily veins as you continue forward, and eventually you come to this this room, and you have a peek in, and it is awful what you see. It looks as if at some point this has been maybe like a sleeping quarters. There looks as if there's like beds on the ground, and this room's quite large because of the amount of dwarves that would be staying in here, at least 24 at this point. You see a kind of like a campfire in the middle, and there's something over the back wall as you look in, but these black veins have covered everything. The walls are covered, the roof is covered, the floor's covered, the bedding is and like wrapped up in these veins. The veins have kind of like spidered and weaved their way through anything that's in this room, and it smells awful.
We should avoid to touch any of the veins. It's not. I'm not trusting this.
Agree with you there.
But it's. I can't shake the feeling. Maybe those 20 dead dwarves outside were here before this whole mess started.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They could ran for their lives, like, but they didn't make it, and it's just a thought.
Yeah.
So I try to discern
Yeah.
where if there is a direction from where those veins are coming from.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious. You see something on the back wall of this place, and that seems to be the center point of where all these veins are sprouting out from.
So this seems in a pointed direction. This seems like the point of origin from those veins. So maybe there is something behind this wall or in this wall.
Well, we saw what came out of the wall earlier, yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
It's either going to be something like that or something worse. Is this somewhere we want to be right now? Can we leave this tunnel?
Leave it. Well, Seraphon, what if this thing keeps spreading?
Yeah.
It's pumping something. It's corrupting, and you know, if this were to become operational again, and the dwarves were to come back, this cause more issues or more death.
It didn't like fire, didn't it?
I think so.
Correct. Yeah, we'd have to depend on you, Balgrim, for the heavy hits. Whatever it might be. We still don't know if it's a natural phenomenon or a creature of some sort or something else.
Well, you seem both. I'll come with you if you want to fight this. If it's a thing to fight.
I'm sure this is what the 3 ingredients would do, right, Seraphon? You saved all of London. And we can save a mine. This will be my first... I haven't done anything like this before. I feel called to do this. This is my first step towards redemption and helping others for the first time. After all the harm I've done, I feel...
Hold your horses, Soren. Don't get too excited.
Okay.
Try to have a cool head. If you lose your focus in battle, it would be the end of you.
Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So what's the plan?
I took out a torch
Mm-hmm.
and I light up the torch.
Mm.
So
I
make a bit
am
more
going
light.
to. Well, if you want to do this, Soren, you really want to do this. May as well get prepared to do so.
Mm.
Right, I will internally just prepare myself and just take a drink of water from my flask and apply armor of Agathis to myself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay.
It's another 5.
All right.
5. Cold.
Okay.
Does anybody want to strike first?
I can walk in.
Okay.
This is my idea after all.
Take this torch.
Mm.
Oh,
If it
well, I
don't
have
like
my own.
fire-
It's
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll connect my tip to yours.
Touch the tips.
That's it, yeah.
Oh yes. Yep. Nice and hot now.
So, Soren, you take your torch and step into this room, and it's maybe about like 20-30 feet across, and maybe about about 20 feet up. And you slowly and softly step over all these black veins, and they kind of like squelch underfoot, but they don't burst. They seem quite robust. And you make your way over to the other end of this room. And give me an investigation. See if you can see what this thing is.
Oh my gosh, this thing. What does that mean? 20. Dirty. Filthy.
This was a dwarf at some point. You can see a dwarven face. However, the upper part of the face is stretched maybe about 10 feet above the bottom jaw. Connecting it are these black veins. The bottom jaw is lying on the kind of shoulder, and the tongue is lying out. The rib cage is exposed, and the rib cage bones, rather than facing inwards, are facing outwards. The arms are in a upward position, with the hands and the fingers intertwined with the veins, and the legs are just hanging loose as this figure is maybe about 10 feet above the ground, being held in place by the veins. And with a 20, as you're standing running your torch over this thing in horror, the blackened heart in the center of this thing, boom, beats, and you see the pulse and the ripple of this black liquid go round the room and out towards the corridor. As you then look up, and there is one huge thick vein coming down from the roof of this room through a hole, it looks like, and has pierced the back of this dwarf's just at the base of the skull, and is running down into the heart.
Oh. Coming from the ceiling?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. How high up is the ceiling?
About 20 feet-ish.
Okay. And is the I don't know, would you best describe it as like a stalag thingy? The miter tight.
And it looks like a vein. It looks like a like the rest. It looks like an actual vein.
Oh. Dangling from the ceiling. Gross. Are Balgrim and Seraphon near me?
They are kind of at the entrance. I don't think they've said that they've stepped in.
We keep a safe distance. We'll be there when you need us.
Okay. I'll take my torch and say, okay, I will cleanse this mountain for people of Transylvania. And I will tip the torch into the heart. The pulsing poof, 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 poof.
And as soon as you do it, it starts to catch fire, and the figure starts kind of moving and tries to rip its arms out of the wall. You see the tongue start kind of flapping everywhere as these flames just start licking up the entire body and spreading through the walls. Soren, give me a dexterity saving throw as all these veins start poof, 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 bursting all around you, and this black liquid just falls.
I'm sorry.
Better hope you roll high. Ooh,
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20! As soon as you see the first one burst, you run and leg out of there as quick as you can. All of you are now sprinting max speed out of here as flame licks down this corridor in the direction of the exit, and these veins start boom, 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 bursting all around you. All of you, give me a round of dexterity saving throws again, please.
Oh, run, you guys!
Dex save.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay. Soren, you basically go bye and run past Seraphon and Balgrim and boom, like dart yourself out of there. Balgrim, you kind of like look back and then see the entire room on fire and hear this unearthly screech come from the creature and run.
Oh.
Seraphon, you start to run down the corridor and you slip on the piece of cloth that you cut off of Soren, and you land face first in some of this stuff and start spitting it out. Get yourself up and get out of there as this entire tunnel just collapses behind you, and the flame then suffocates itself and you see smoke billowing out as you run into the main bit of this area. Balgrim, with your 18, is it? Passive perception?
Yeah, 18.
You can hear a bum bum bum.
The heart is still pounding. I can hear it.
What the shit?
And now we we just block anyone else like getting to this heart and kill it. Damn it.
Soren did see a vein coming from the roof somewhere.
Did I notice the vein too? I don't think so. It was just
Soren got up close and personal with it, yeah.
Okay.
So there was a hole in the roof and this vein was coming down from the roof.
Okay. Okay, if that heart wasn't the source, there was something above it piercing downward towards it.
Oh. So we have to go higher.
Yeah. The other entrance, the other tunnel did go up and around. It might connect. But
we have a problem, like we can't bring Seraphon through the tunnel.
Oh, speaking of Seraphon, what are you doing as you have this black ichor on you? On your face.
oh no. Oh no.
Alright, I pick up a handful of... What have I got on me? I grab my water skin and splash it on my sleeping blanket that I've got, and just use that to try and just get it washed off. Well, I just feel dirty. Just off my face and arms and hands, anywhere I can see where it might have been. Okay. Cool. Got it. Success.
I don't trust the DM on this. So.
Why not?
I gave you descriptions of how everything looked.
Yeah, I know. Oh, Tangelo discovered the deck.
Yes, new channel points. Deck of many things.
I must go to the toilet very quick.
Yeah, actually, that seems like a good place to have a break. Since you are deciding what to do, so let's come back at 10 past.
Okay.
Very good.
Yeah, let's come back at 10 past. Right, guys, we're gonna have a quick 10-minute break.
So,
Yes.
we could try and slip through the other tunnel again, or Perhaps there's an alternate route above us that we don't know about yet. Maybe some kind of other entrance.
You mean like further up the mountain or within this cave system?
Probably would have to go out. My thinking is we go out around outside and explore above this zone. So if you can't fit,
Why not?
can't fit.
We can give it a try.
Yeah.
Could I try? I don't know if it would help or not if I took off my armor and everything, and you can grease me up. And
I did say you are a bit bulky, but there might be ways.
like, should we try that first? I'm just like having flashbacks to like climbing mountains. It's like,
So you cannot, you are not able to shrink yourself or something, don't you? Do you, sir?
no, I'm like looking through my bag of holding and everything and potions and things that I bought from the twins. No, nothing like that. Unfortunately,
Okay.
I've got spider legs. I've got other things. Speak with beasts and one drop drunk and.
One drop drunk?
It is one drop drunk.
I will recall you on that one later.
Just don't neck it, you know.
Okay.
It's not for you, Bogram.
We had no touch.
I do have a flask of oil in my Monster Hunter's pack, but it's one flask, so we could try and grease you up.
Oh, I've got chestnut oil.
Oh, where'd you get that from?
I don't remember, but I wrote it down.
I think you bought it off Margaret or something like that ages ago.
I think so, yeah.
So yeah,
I've
you
got
could
Well,
you could
let's
try.
go down there, yeah, and I can just get everything off. I'll go down in my loincloth.
Okay, so
It's worth a
you're
try.
so you take your time to take your armor off and put it to the side, and with your armor off, it's still a bit of a tight squeeze, but you can squeeze through. Whereas before, with your armor on, there was no way you were getting through this.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, who's going first?
Someone wearing armor.
I go first then.
Okay.
Okay, so this was about about 100 feet up in a curve that you and Soren went. So you lead the way, Balgrim, and sure enough, you come back to the break in this massive hole, and as you're traveling further in here, that bum bum gets louder as you travel forward. You see the small ledge that Soren had described, and the tunnel at the other end.
It's louder in here. I can hear it.
There's that.
Oh no. How big is the hole across?
How big? About 40 feet.
Holy crap!
Yeah, this place is huge. You're inside a mountain.
Yeah, that's a massive hole.
You're in a mountain. Of course, everything's huge.
It's what we dwarves call a mountain.
Yeah.
A mountain.
It's not just, a wee hole in the wall. It's a mountain.
Was
So is yeah.
is the hole that goes down towards hell? Is it like natural occurring, or did the dwarves carve this out? Like I don't know if there's like a pulley system or like a rudimentary elevator type thing that they
There's
were using.
nothing like that. It's just like a hole. Yeah.
Okay.
So we have to go up then, and not down.
Cross. Yeah. Oh wait, yeah. Does the hole go upwards?
It does, but You can't really see where it ends. It's dark.
Yeah.
Like there's no light
Okay.
source in here, if you remember right.
Right. Yeah, I think the way across, this is just like a hazard. I don't
Well,
think it's
like,
like a
I'm happy
chimney or
to-
anything.
Yeah.
Then let us try to go across and
I'm happy to fly across, get pin in some rope or something to help.
Okay, so Seraphon,
that's a good idea.
you're at the back.
Oh yes.
How are you gonna squeeze through?
Oh, is it?
To get past Soren and Bulgrim to get in front of them.
I don't know.
Should we?
So it's okay. So it's like one length, one width.
It's
all the way.
it's
Oh,
so
well, I
you're
can't really get up there, no.
you're pretty much like on your hands and knees crawling through this because it's dwarf size, you know.
Yeah.
You take up
Okay.
the entire like size of this basically.
Mine.
Well, I could do that if I could get up there, but yeah. I don't think you could get past me to let me get in front of you. So, but I've got
Can-
rope.
But we can go out of the and then left and right to the small, what do you call them? Sidewalks. These things like
The side ledge, yeah. Or the-
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we can leave. We can make a space for Seraphon to pass us.
That's smart. Yeah.
Okay, so you two are wanting to shimmy out onto the kind of wee ledges then at the sides.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, so both of you give me. Ooh, so you're trying to like get yourselves out on here. Acrobatics, I'd say.
Mhm.
As you step out onto these precarious ledges. 15. 11. Okay. Bulgrim, you make the mistake of looking down, and you're like, oh, okay, don't do that. And basically, like, pin yourself against the wall and just concentrate on looking up. Soren, you're fine. You're just sticking to it like a wee spider. And Seraphon, you then poke your head out and you see Bulgrim and Soren at either side, this massive pit hole that's about 40 feet across, and then the tunnel at the other end.
Way's clear.
Thank you both. So I guess crawl forward and I'm able to like sit on the ledge, just legs, just to take in the view and just not take in the view. It's not beautiful.
It's dark.
But yeah, just to,
There's nothing here.
just to take in the job. We've got the job in hand. Taking the job at hand. So 40 foot across. So what I'm going to do is, do you have any? Let's see, climbing like pinions essentially, just to tie. I'm thinking I want to fly across, tie off the rope, so they can hold on to the rope if they're going to shimmy across the edge or whatever they want to do. They might want to Tarzan it or Indiana Jones it. That's up to them. It's I can fly across, so I'm sweet. So I will pull out some rope. So I'll fly up and across and find a suitable spot to, I guess, tie off the rope and fly back.
Okay,
And
give me
so just hand it to.
give me investigation, see if you can find somewhere that you think would be good enough to hold the rope.
Okay. Investigation. We gotta find something here. Okay.
Yeah, you find a rock and you think that looks sturdy enough.
I'm sure it's certainly.
And then give me a
Sounds
sleight of
really-
hand as you tie the rock and the rope together.
Oh, God.
You think it'll hold?
Perfect.
I'll fly back and forth. I was like, I think it'll hold.
Yeah. I think this will
Done.
too. I will kind of or yeah, you're ahead of me, Bulgrim. But I can shimmy across okay because I'm a little guy.
I mean, you're
You know,
both
I-
just kind of.
little guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll use it. I won't swing across, but I would just kind of. Because I'm sure Soren can still get across without the rope, but having it as just a little lead or a guy just in case. Would be
Right,
helpful.
well, give me acrobatics, see how you get across.
Okay. Do you want me or Bulgrim to go first?
Whoever wants to go
I
first can go
just- yeah.
first.
I wanted to say that I'll like hover next to them. Just to,
Yeah. Let
like-
me go first and check if anything's up there, like, and then you just come, you just follow us then.
Okay, yep, you can give me acrobatics first then. Bulgrim.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Acrobatics. How would you do this with your strength?
Well, yeah, I have to. It doesn't matter. If DM says acrobatics, it's acrobatics. I just-
So you
Oh!
you slip and start falling into the crevasse. Seraphon, give me a.
Just throw me the spider's climb potion.
Okay.
Oh no.
strength, like pull him, or I don't know.
That's no, it's like a reaction thing. So I'd say a dexterity saving throw, but you're basically transferring it onto Bulgrim, because this is like a reaction, you know.
Okay, well, get your E7s ready.
You did say you were hovering next to them, so a 4's pretty bad though. So you see Bulgrim slip, but as he slips, he kind of knocks Soren a little bit, and you just for a split second kind of turn to make sure Soren's okay as Bulgrim slips past you and starts hurtling down this crevasse. What are you doing?
I'm just like shooting down after him. Is he sliding down, or is he just like?
Oh, he's free falling. No, he's free.
falling.
This
Free
is a
fall.
this is a pit. This is a pit.
Falling. Okay.
Bulgrim!
Pretty much, yeah. It's like
Yeah,
you know when Gandalf slips after the Balrog. It's kind of like that.
and you hear like, I hate mountains.
Okay, Seraphon, I'll allow you to use either acrobatics or what's the other one? Athletics to try and catch Bulgrim.
Okay.
Mid-
so like
mid-fall.
seeing him drop it, I'm like,
Yeah.
it's like
Yes.
Falcon mode, like this. Drop it. I feel like sleek and smooth without any armor on.
14? Okay, you catch up to him and you reach out and you kind of miss the first time, and then Bulgrim's kind of like scrambling, but you eventually like catch him and grab a hold of him and manage to kind of catch yourselves. Bulgrim's quite heavy though. He's quite a sturdy wee dwarf. So it takes you a wee second to kind of like flap your way back up, and Soren, you're kind of like looking over the edge, like waiting for them.
Yeah.
And then you hear the flapping of wings and a panting coming from Seraphon as he brings Bulgrim back up from the darkness.
Just drop him on the other side. Drop him on the other side. Don't put him on the ledge.
Right, Sarah. Right, Soren. It's your turn, Soren. Give me acrobatics. Shimmy along.
Natural 1.
I'm loving this. This is great.
26.
Woo! You basically like a wee grasshopper, like bounce your way across and meet Bulgrim and Seraphon at the other side. And as you get to the other side, this beating of this heart is so loud.
I'll finish off with a quick little wall run.
Like a wee spider.
Let us not do this again, please. And I look at Seraphon. Thank you for catching me.
Jeez Louise.
Anytime.
Oh, man.
Just don't ask me to do it again.
No, never.
Rick, yeah, let's find an exit up above us or something. This place is a death trap.
Okay, so this tunnel that you have landed over the other side of is slightly larger. So Seraphon, you can kind of like stoop walk. You're not kind of like on your hands and knees at this point. Oh,
Oh, Tangalo.
oh,
Time.
it's time. The deck of many things. So the first thing you find as you're stooping walking through this is a deck of cards lying in the middle of this tunnel. And who would like to roll me a D100?
Who's gonna leave? What? Who's gonna leave a deck of cards here among this weird place?
Maybe the workers, dwarves played cards.
Yeah, but here no one could go through here. That's strange.
Yeah. Well,
It can't be that bad.
sorry.
Who rolled it?
I did.
Sorry.
No!
82.
What did you roll? An 82. Oh.
Oh, roll again.
Okay.
Roll again.
61.
I think that's a number. It is. Okay, let's see.
I'll just pull the top guard to examine it, not knowing what's going on. Uh-huh.
Oh my god. Ooh, okay. Roll 2 more times.
What the shit?
And then I will give you a choice. So 36 and 88. Okay, so roll the 88 again.
Okay, so 36 and 54.
Okay, so 36. This is so tense. Holy moly. Okay, I need to write these down actually because there's numbers and then like what the card is, so... I knew it.
Oh, God, no.
Aha, that one. Just as well you get a choice of these two. Oh.
Look at how happy she is.
Okay. Okay. I mean, yeah, whatever happens, happens. Okay, Soren. Okay, I've wrote it, so I need to stick by it. Would you like to either tell me if you want odds or evens, or would you like to leave it to the gods and roll a d20?
Ooh. Let's roll d20. It's D&D after all.
Go for it.
D20 odd even it'll roll.
Yeah.
Odd.
You lucky son of a bitch. The card disintegrates in your hand, and you pulled a card with a moon on it. The rest of the cards disintegrate in your hand, and I will tell you later what you got.
It's overwhelmed with like a... I don't know, I feel some kind of weird connection to... I don't know. There's... My brain... I feel magical so it's overwhelming. It hurts.
Maybe you should sit down, Dad.
I'll start sweating. Yeah. I think you meditate on this, but I think I could. I think the decision that I made today proves that I was in the right, Seraphon. I can do anything.
Good. I'm glad you feel that way.
Okay. Maybe the air is not so good to the kids. We should continue.
We should continue onward. See this through.
So, Soren picks himself up and strolls past you two with the confidence of a god. Soren.
I turn to Seraphon like...
like...
It's like,
So yes, Soren, you stroll forward and take it you do like a, I'd say again like 30 feet or something like that, yeah? Yes, okay, he does. He's eating, but yes. So yeah, you stroll about another 30 feet and the tunnel that you're in starts to kind of like widen and open up. It gets like kind of bigger and bigger. Almost like a cone going out the way, And when you get to the like exit or the kind of the largest part of this cone, you look up and you're in, well, I say you look up, it's really, really dark in here, but you get the sense that you are in a large space because you can't see the other side of this room. And the heartbeat is significantly loud in here. It's like echoing off the walls. However, the walls and the floor in this room are once again covered in these black ichor veins, and this black liquid is continuously like in massive globules, not just like drips, but huge spurts and blobs falling from the roof.
And they're just blobs falling over the place.
Yeah, and these black ichor-like veins from the bits. How far is your dark vision? Is it like 20 feet, 30 feet, something like that?
I just have the range of the lantern right now.
Oh, you don't have dark vision? Nearly you do. So yeah, maybe like 10 feet in front of you, you can see black darkness, but you can see on the ground when you move the torch across the black veins in here. And as you kind of like step forward, you kind of like, you hear something drip above you and you jump out of the way and you just see this massive like blob of black goo like splash down from somewhere above.
Oh. Okay. Gross. I think.
And the smell in here, Soren, is unbearable. Like you're gonna have to cover your mouth and your nose to get through here. Balgrim, you're having a extremely rough time with the smell, given how heightened your senses are. Like it's actually painful to breathe in. It's pretty grim.
Try to breathe through the mouth. Try not through the nose.
You can pretty much taste it, like way how strong it is.
Oh, no, that's worse.
Can not only smell it, but you feel as if it's seeping into your pores with how strong this smell is.
I take a piece of cloth and then point it through my nose and my mouth.
So is there enough room now for me to?
Oh yeah.
It
Opens out into this. Yeah, like I was saying, it opens out into this kind of cone shape, and it's this kind of like this vast room that you've came into, and there's constant drip, 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 and then every so often just this massive splash of this ooey gooey ichor falls from the wherever is above you, and the beating of the heart in this room is like reverberating loudly off the walls. Almost as if the room itself is like living.
Oh. It's above us, whatever it is. I have no idea.
Well, one way to find out. Let's go there.
Okay. Let's keep walking in the center of the room, but I'll be looking up,
Okay.
wary above.
I was gonna say, yeah, all yous give me active perception checks as you walk through here.
Okay. Sure thing,
Perception.
DM.
Just as we're walking through, I'm walking through with like my nice like
20.
shield above my head as best I can. Like an umbrella.
I hate to tell you, Seraphon, but you don't have your shield or your armor with you. You had to leave all that because they were, if you remember, too wide to take with you.
Widers.
Yes.
Oh no, poor Sarah.
Okay, fine. Yeah,
So,
okay. That wasn't described to me at the time, but that's
I mean, you said strip off everything. You never said you were taking it with you. So, Soren, you see a massive blob hurtle towards you, and you manage to jump out the way. Seraphon, you managed to see one kind of last second and get out of the way. Balgrim, you kind of like, you can hear it coming, it kind of, and then you jump out the way.
Oh, damn it. Something is wrong with my eyes. I just rubbed my eyes like maybe something got stuck in it. But
So-
it
What
seems
just
like
dropped
it's
on
over.
us though? Something in front of us. You can't talk about your vision right now.
What? Oh, yeah.
So yeah, as you travel further into this room, you then get a sense of the vastness of this room. This is again maybe similar to the one that you found before, with the black ichor running down the wall. So about 120 feet across. So you get 60 feet into the center, where there's just this constant like run of this black ichor in the middle, and looking down around you, you can see kind of like pockets and cracks in the floor where it's like seeping down into the rock below, and you can hear in the distance in between the heartbeats, drip, drip, drip. You seem to be above the room that you were in when you fought the Shardolin, but you are like way up in the mountain now.
We should keep going forward. The thing that dropped isn't like hostile, just a glop.
Just blobs. Yeah, just blobs.
Blobs.
What's everyone's passive perception? Balgrim's, yours is 18. Soren, Seraphon, what's yours?
Mine's 11, pretty low.
Okay. I mean, considering how loud this is, you know, even if you had a 10, you'd be able to hear it. The beating of the heart is coming from directly above yous.
Oh no.
So, we have to go up again.
Is there a path upwards? Or, like, wait, cone shape? I don't know, I'm confused.
So this room...
Wait, does the cone open up upwards or to the sidewards?
So when you were traveling through the tunnel then widened into like a cone shape.
Okay.
Now
Yeah.
yous are in a vast room. So the cones
Okay.
behind you, yous are now in a vast room.
Okay. Oh, frick. Okay. Ugh. That sound of the heart beating is not fun.
So it seems like we have to climb.
Okay.
Yeah, looks like it.
I will get out the mountain climbing gear from my backpack.
Okay. So.
Wait. Do any of you guys have like a bow or something?
I have a small
Yeah.
crossbow. It's a hand crossbow, but I don't use it.
What if we tried to... Before we just blindly go up? Which I'm down for doing, but... Should we, Can you shoot an arrow up there? Light the tip? You can dip it in my oil. Yeah.
Well, I don't think that's possible. If you're trying to shoot up an arrow like straight up,
Uh-huh.
it will not reach.
Oh.
Sorry. This whole room like make me cough.
Okay. Okay. There's only are the walls sheer around us?
You
Dungeon
can investigate if you want. Give me an investigation.
I'll do it. 14.
Ooh, 14. So you go over to one of the walls to inspect it, and you can see rock, and yeah, it just looks like a kind of like a natural formed rock. The inside of a mountain would look like. However, the problem is, all the rock surface is covered in these vein-like black, yeah.
Can't climb this, Bulgrim. It's all icky yuck.
Seraphon, could you bring us up?
I could try after I take a moment to.
Seraphon just needs to compose himself.
I could try and I could fly up and have a look. How? So it's dark. It's obviously it's dark in here. Can we determine how high the ceiling? Can we see the ceiling? No, we can't see it. We can just, it's just dark.
What's your dark vision, like your reach with dark vision?
I don't have it anymore. I've only got my hip lantern.
Oh, did Dragonborn still have dark vision?
No, Twilight clerics have dark vision.
You can see 10 feet in front of your face with the lantern.
Dark.
Yeah. I mean, there's no light source in here.
Okay. How the ground below us? Is there any? Is it all just black, or is there spaces to step on?
Like small patches that you can step on. And that's not including like the cracks that are in this room.
Well, Seraphon's peeing in the corner.
Seraphon's crying in the corner.
Yeah, Bulgrim, should light this bitch on fire. We should.
Would be the most easiest way, sure. But we have to run after that. You saw what the last time happened.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no other exit either. Oh my goodness. It's just quite the conundrum. Do you have any tools or anything else? Because the sheer goopies. Don't know if it's good to climb on.
While we're waiting for Seraphon to come back, Bulgrim,
Yes.
give me a history roll at advantage. Nice. Yeah, that's what you needed. So, as you're standing here and you're listening to the heartbeat and you're thinking about the mine and the dwarves and everything that you've seen so far about tunnels being dug and abandoned, and ones that have like kind of taken you all the way up here, and how earlier on you were saying to Soren, Seraphon, about dwarves being too greedy and digging too deep sometimes. You've known dwarven miners throughout your life. You've probably even had some relatives that have dug in mines, and there's always been legend passed down from generation to generation in the dwarven tribes about something called the heart of the mountain, and it was said to be this unreachable, just mythic legend. And dwarves who do dig in the mines have always said, you know, one day we'll find the heart of the mountain, one day we'll find it.
Oh shit.
Could this be? I'm not sure.
Yeah. As far as you were concerned, you thought it was just like a saying, you know, like finding the middle of the mountain, not like a potentially like an actual, you know, heart.
and when I'm not expecting like something like this, like literally like some ooze and heart beating stuff. So there is an old tale upon my folk that says there is a heart in the mountain. But when I first heard it, I thought they mean like the middle of the mountain, like a central chamber or something. I would never imagine like something like this, an actual heartbeat. And also not like, when I point at this black ooze everywhere, this. So...
Could the digging of the dwarves, these dwarves, would it have... Does this heart need healing? Or is it just evil?
I don't know. Maybe it's just protecting itself. Or the Shardalin did something. I don't know. It's... We only find it out if we reach it. But for now, I don't know how. Maybe you can fly us up, but...
Or... Seraphon, you can scout it out.
Well, that...
Scout it
Unironically. Yeah, just
could-
quickly look up there and see what it is, because... And see if it's... Otherwise, you carry two of, you know, or one of us with you. It's a little bit more dangerous.
I can try, but I can only fly so high.
Right, of course. Yeah. However high you're comfortable with. You don't have to get right up adjacent to whatever's up there, but just get a better idea of what's around us.
Okay.
Just an idea. I'm not telling you to do anything. You are my leader, after all.
Be careful.
It's Bobbins is like, oh, you're going up, buddy. Okay, well, because it's been well over a while, I'm going to...
Yeah. You touch that weird dragon skull. Don't touch anything weird up there.
Oh,
Please.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Or else you'll be vomiting more green stuff.
I promise not to touch anything. So it's been a good while. I'm going to armor bag this again.
Okay.
Because it's been well over an hour since...
Oh, yeah.
last
Use our couple hours in now.
I'll do that again, and that, and I will Shield of Faith myself.
Okay.
Just up to 10 minutes. And that's +2 to AC. So
Cool.
All right, so I'll fly up to a maximum, which is 60 feet.
60.
Um,
Okay, so the
and
first...
see what I can see.
So the first thing that you kind of notice as you start to fly up is that you're having to carefully kind of like wind to avoid these drips and these kind of like globules as they fall from the ceiling. And the beating of the heart gets louder as you approach. With your, are you taking up like your hip lantern, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so 10 feet. So you get to a point where you come to like a kind of screeching halt mid-air, maybe about 45 feet up, as you then see this... how to describe this? This vast webbing of all these veins crisscrossing across this area in front of you, going upwards, and you can hear the beating of the heart. So you'll have to carefully kind of like navigate your way through this area. So probably a acrobatics to see if you can gently kind of squeeze through and get your flight pattern through here.
Okay.
I'm loving this.
I am not.
Are you having fun, boys?
I want to go home, Miyazaki. Turn the bus around.
Oh, 6. Okay, so it's not a complete fail, but I'd say it takes you just a bit of time to navigate through here because of how tightly compact all these like veins and bits of just like stringy ichor with the blobs and the drips that are coming off it. However, after kind of gently and cautiously flying through the gaps that you do find, within maybe about another like 10-15 feet of getting out of this mesh, you see in the center of this massive room a heart that is enormous.
Big heart.
Yeah, maybe like about 20 feet around and 20 feet high. Massive black heart. However, there's something else there, and as you get closer, there is a huge skeletal hand that is skeletal hand, yes, bursting out from the top of this this room, and it is cupped under the hand, and the claws of the skeletal hand are digging into the bottom of the heart. And that's where all this black ichor, goo, blobby stuff is leaking from the bottom of this heart.
Oh my gosh.
Seraphon, give me an intelligence check.
Oh, I'm so stupid though. That's so stupid.
Nah, you smart. You get this.
You're smart.
11.
You smart.
You look at the size of the clawed hand and you think back to the remains of Grogorath, the Frozen Doom, and you kind of put two and two together and you're like, oh no.
What together?
Oh no. What's gonna happen? What is going on?
Can I try and commune?
You can try.
With no one in particular.
What would you like to do?
Let's like send out the thought to release. The heart.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh.
Okay, I can try.
12. Ooh, you... Okay. So, you hear a voice in your head that says...
I gave you these powers, and I can take them away.
As your right wing breaks and you tumble towards the ground, as you're spiraling down out of control, hitting veins and bursting them as you go.
Oh no.
When we see this, that he's coming down, can I try to catch him?
You've got dark vision, don't you?
Yeah, I have dark vision.
Absolutely. You can see Seraphon just free falling
Okay.
in midair, tumbling downwards.
I drop my maul, I transform into werewolf, go on all my 4 hunches, and jump to catch him.
Whoa!
Give me athletics at advantage, because you're trying to catch him. Okay, 23. Absolutely. You transform and crouch down on all fours, giving yourself more purchase and push as you shoot yourself up into the middle of this room, grab Seraphon, and then land with a thud. As you land, more and more of these veins above start like separating and splitting and shredding as Seraphon has hit them on the way down. The room then starts weeping. The entire room. The walls start dripping, the floor starts oozing, and more globules from this heart start falling onto the floor.
Oh, shit. Something went wrong.
Out! Get out!
All yous give me dexterity saving throws as you start to run towards the exit.
What the frick?
6. Ooh. Seraphon, I imagine you're being dragged along by by Balgrim. 19. Yep. 21.
Nice.
Okay, thank God. 2 successes. So yes, you both grab Seraphon, whose right wing is just mangled and is lying kind of like on his back, flat against his back, and you drag him out of there as you all start running towards the exit. Balgrim, would you like to attempt to leap across the hole?
Yeah.
Give
I
me
will try it
athletics
again.
at advantage. Let's see. Yes, so you're full werewolf mode, so you take a run and jump across. Soren, you can assist Seraphon across. So Soren, give me acrobatics, and then Seraphon, you can give me acrobatics at advantage.
Okay. Hopefully it's okay. Whoa, shit! Nat
Absolutely.
20?
Yep.
Oh,
you-
oh wow, man.
An 18.
Wow.
So, Soren, you basically pin yourself against the wall and then help steady Seraphon as you shuffle quickly across as a tidal wave of black ichor goo starts erupting from this hole in the side that you have just came from. All yous, again, give me dexterity saving throws as you start running down this curved, you're now in the curved corridor towards the middle. Seraphon, that tracks, yeah, that tracks. That absolutely tracks. Oh my god. Go back. Oh my god. 13. Okay, so again, 2 passes and so yeah, you manage to slip your way down, Seraphon, as you're now at this point a little bit covered in this black goo, and you come down the curved corridor, and you're running full pelt about 80, 120 feet down into the main room. And as you come out, you scoop up Seraphon's equipment, so your shield, your armor, anything else you've got. Over to the left, if you remember, was the wall here that the Shrouded monster came out of. It is now just like, it was running before, but it is now like a waterfall of this black ichor, and it's slowly spreading across the base of this room. Same again, give me athletics or a dex saving throw to try and run out of this room.
Oh, okay.
I'll take athletics then.
Athletics, go for it. Yep. Oh, nice, yeah. You suddenly feel the urgency of the situation.
Take all my stuff. So,
Yeah.
Oh yes.
So you squeeze down this other tunnel, the one to the left, and you go out into the main as you hear this eruption of liquid spill into the main room behind you. You come out into the main room and then head towards the exit, stepping on the likes of the smash boxes with the Shrouded, the lanterns, everything, just scrambling yourselves to get out of here as soon as you can. Balgrim, if you remember correctly, you've seen there were support beams on the way out of here. Would you like to do anything as you're going out?
Yes, I'm going to hit them with my fist because I didn't take up my hammer, so my hammer is lost now, but I hit them with... I wait until Seraphon is out, and then I hit them with my fist and I run as fast as I can away from it.
Absolutely. So you dig in your claws and just wrench down the support beams, and you then run out of there full pelt as you then see the support beams collapse and the roof of the exit crumble and collapse down behind you.
What happened? What happened to your wing?
it's been taken from me.
Right. Was there a monster up there or something? Were you attacked?
I wasn't attacked so much. There was a heart up there. Massive heart. And I guess to a point you were right. It was wounded by a gripped giant claw. And I'm sorry, Soren Bolgrim. The Seraphon you knew isn't the one I am now. I've lost my path. I've broken my oaths. The pursuit of power and strength to kill Dracula. The claw is Golgoroth's, and I've made a pact with him for his strength. I asked him to release the heart, and he took my wing. And I was like, dropped to my knees.
I put a hand on Seraphon's shoulder and say to him, the moment you realize you did something wrong, the moment where you can overcome it and become better. That's an old saying among us. You did make a mistake, but at least you're honest and open up. We are your comrades. So, if we're gonna find a way to give you your powers back, or at least like the grace of your god, we're gonna do it together.
I hope so, because otherwise I have sacrificed so much, and I will sacrifice my life and connections to Fornix and to Luna, to you, to Soren, to everything I once knew if it means achieving this goal of killing Dracula.
You try to go an easy and quick way to get power. It's not the way it should be. It's a long way. And I tap him on the shoulder. We're gonna solve this together.
Yes, I hope so. I think we will, but time being, I'm firmly in this grip. I will wield the power. I must. I don't see a way out of this. My pact is binding.
Did it release the heart, or did it kill it, or what exactly happened up there?
No. It did no such thing. I think the mountain's dead.
Oh no.
Bogram, you know the weight of what that means for your people.
Shit.
Well, that's not good. That's not good at all.
How did Krograth get access to the mountain? It's oh, his corpse was back in the other place, right? But you said that you saw a hand gripping it.
Who knows in this strange blasted land? Perhaps his body was broken and spread by Dracula.
I don't know what to say, Seraphon. I'm a little hurt and crushed, but I'll still be by your side. But, I don't know, you're not... I had different expectations of you as a hero of mine. But I'm still... You're still my coach and my mentor. And I'll still do what I can to help you. And I want to stop Dracula as well, end of the day.
Thank you, Soren. And I'm sorry. I've broken many things. My vows and your trust. I'm not the same dragon I was. It's a long path. I hope to find absolution for breaking my oaths. I just want to bake my bread again, but I can't.
Yeah. Oh boy, what a shit day.
Yeah.
Well, what do we do next then? It's a complete loss. I don't know if we should, Fulgrim, tell your people that, just to warn them to never come back here. Or...
Definitely tell them. Because if I know them correct, they would try to take up the mine again sooner or later. They should stay away from this place.
Can you mark anything at the entrance? Scratch anything into the wood in your runes?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, it is cave.
Well,
but yeah.
there was the sign that we tore off that said "Do not enter" in the first place.
Which is still lying there.
It was like starting.
I guess
Really, do not enter.
For real, you guys. No, serious.
For real, for real.
I would take up from my backpack from this climbing gear as the hammer and one of those hooks you can
The
put
pattern,
in the wall.
Yeah, the pattern.
Yeah, and I will use the piton and the hammer to try to chisel into the wall like what is written on the sign, so that no one can throw the sign away anymore.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah.
You take a while and just make sure that you've got it as visible
It
as you
doesn't
can.
It doesn't look pretty, so yeah. It
Doesn't look pretty, but it does the job.
Yeah. Okay, let's leave this accursed place.
Yeah.
I think we overstayed our welcome here long enough, so...
So, now that yous are outdoors, yous are looking around, and by the looks of the kind of position of the sun, you'd imagine it's maybe like mid-afternoon, so between kind of like 2 to 4, around there. It's hard to tell, you're a bit disorientated because of you've just spent the last like 24 hours in the dark, you know?
Yep. And jot down all the stuff we just had.
Soren's furiously scribbling in his notepad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take some time to.
Shall we take a rest? What do you
let's
think,
take a
guys?
rest.
Yeah.
We'll take a rest. I'll get my clothes
Set up
and
a
armor
camp
on.
and...
We can make plans. If we're going to head, is it back to the north, to your mines?
Northwest, yeah.
Perhaps on the way we could check out that. The problems that the Venator tribe and the old mother and their daughters want us to have a look.
Yeah,
at.
we should look at that. Yeah, that's true. That's a good idea.
The nest of, well, they said vampire creatures.
So if you remember correctly, when they were speaking about that bit of building, it was at least 2 days walk down to the south of the forest.
Right. It was on the southern edge. Yeah.
So that's all the way down to the south, and the dwarven settlement is never eat shredded werewolf northwest. So they're completely opposite directions.
Yep. So, what's more urgent at the moment? Warning Fulgrim's people, or clearing out a home? Since it's your people involved, Bulgrim, I feel like you should make the call on this. Personally.
I roll up the map, like that we had from Transylvania.
Yep.
And I try to check how far would be the place that the Venatori had told us where the vampire is, and how far it is from there to the mountain hold.
To the
Just to see.
to the dwarven hold.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Just to see what is maybe if there's a possibility to just sidetrack there, but don't lose too much time to get to the.
So you know there's a
the
road.
vampire.
There's one kind of main road that goes through Transylvania, and it starts at the port, and kind of swoops round and passes your mountain and then goes down south. That's like the safest way. It's maybe not the quickest way because it's in a kind of like a curved line. So from where you are just now, if you were to go to the dwarven.
Dwarven. It's a dwarven road.
If you were to go to the settlement, it would be approximately a day's walk.
Okay. Not bad.
But if you're going down south to where the Venator tribe had says the ruins are, from where you are right now, it's a 2-day walk. So between the two locations, it's a 3-day walk.
Okay.
Okay. I will be giving Balgrim as he's looking over the map. The stare.
The stare.
So it would take us 3 days if we go over the hold to the place where they told us, and 2 days if we go straight to this. So we go 1 day. Oh, fuck it. Yeah, let's go over the hold. Yeah, come on. And I roll the map, mumbling to myself, and put it in the backpack.
The hold.
Yeah, just for the hole, and then we go from there.
Is the hold the dwarven place or the other one?
Yeah, the dwarven place, sorry.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
I have not seen a dwarven settlement before. My travels.
Don't expect too much, kid.
Oh.
It's yeah.
I look over to Seraphon and be like, yeah, I learned that lesson today.
Shots fired. Someone call Seraphon an ambulance.
I rub my eye a little bit,
Soren, take a point of inspiration, please.
Okay.
Okay, so I won't make you do the whole journey and stuff like that. We'll timey-wimey it, and just one at a time. Give me either perception or survival. We'll see if you see anything interesting along the way. Yeah, we'll say that you set up camp for the night and rest before you set off to the dwarven settlement. Fuck. 14.
Perception.
11. Yep. Soren?
Oh, everybody.
Yeah,
Okay, sorry.
everyone.
Okay.
Everybody.
Ooh, 24. Oh, excuse me, I just burped. So with a 24, I'd say that you see another bit of the broken building, but just a small kind of chunk just lying there. But it doesn't look as if it's a significant part of anything. And you then cut off the road towards the Dwarven Mountain settlement, and Balgrim, you kind of show them how to get through the narrow passageway that is specifically been made for dwarves by dwarves in order to keep this place a bit more hidden and secure. And then you come to within the same kind of spot that you'd waited in before, Balgrim, before actually going in to the settlement. So
we try. Yeah, I'm trying to get inside the settlement with those two.
Are you disguising yourself, or are you just going straight in?
Yeah, no, I'm disguising myself.
Okay. Would you like to assist Balgrim disguising himself?
Oh, whoa! Why are you disguising yourself, Balgrim? I thought this were your people.
They are my people, but I'm an outsider to my people. it will cause more trouble if I'm going in without a disguise and without anything. Trust me on this.
Goodness.
Okay. How can we help? What do you need?
I will just instruct him, like, rub me some dirt, help me with the cloth and stuff, and yeah. Like, so that I look more like a miner instead of, like,
Okay, so you can either all give me a sleight of hand, or Balgrim, you can have a sleight of hand at advantage. It's up to you what you want to do.
I would say just someone else do the sleight of hand thing.
Okay, who wants to take responsibility? Because it'll be one roll.
I'm very dexterous. So I'd probably... Yeah, my tiny hands can probably disguise you the best. Hold still, Balgrim.
Oh, okay. So, sleight of hand.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, you cover him in mud, you kind of pack it into his hair and kind of like put some twigs and some leaves in there and just make him look a mess.
Perfect.
Now, Balgrim, question for you. Your settlement, how are they with outsiders turning up?
Not really trustworthy. Like, they're really suspicious if an outsider that's not a dwarf turns up.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So you need really a reason to get in.
Okay. So, you I can't even speak today. You approach
It's okay.
the front gate, and the two dwarves that you've seen there before, the male and the female, are still there. And they look to you, and let's see if they recognise you from the last time you turned up. Yeah, no, they kind of like see this muddy dwarf, and are kind of giving you a funny look. And they see Soren and Seraphon, and they're like, can we help you, brother?
Yeah. We lost our way. Like, we lost our way in the woods, and we found this entrance here, and we thought about maybe it's possible that we can take some rest inside one of the taverns and get our bearings. Because, like, it's I'm so sick of, like, stumbling through woods, mud. Look at my hair. Look at how I look like.
You're not from this settlement, are you, brother?
Do I look like someone from the settlement if I look like this?
What do you think, sister? Should we let them in? And she kind of looks you up and down. She's like, give me a persuasion check. Persuasion.
Oh, this is going to be funny.
Persuasiano.
12.
Oh, 12.
And she kind of like looks you up and down. She's like, I can't even speak. She is like, don't know. Maybe if he was to grease my palm, I'd let him in.
Grease your palm. I look her up and down. Okay. So, would a gold coin be enough?
Ooh, aye, should do it.
For us three? Yeah.
So she takes one off you and kind of gives the other one a nod, who then takes the big lock off the door, pushes it open, and lets you in. And Soren and Seraphon, they give you a funny look as you walk past. Kind of like peek their heads in and watch us walk in, and then shake their heads and close the big door behind us. And Soren and Seraphon, welcome to Carrickdoom, the dwarven settlement. It's like a dwarven city built into the side of the mountain.
Oh.
Wow.
What's the size comparison to Transylvania city?
Balgrim, take it away.
Oh, nice. Let's hear the description of the city. Yes.
It's not that big. It's Transylvania. Like, more of the buildings and houses are built into the mountains, and it's also not like so much light into it because you're more underground. But yeah, there's a lot of dwarves and a lot of bustling there.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Interesting. Does it look to be predominantly a mining town or city?
Yeah, mining town, city.
Interesting. I'll say in a hushed voice, what did you mean when you were like an outsider exactly? You were like not born from here and like moved here?
Oh, I was born here.
Okay.
But I got cast out.
Oh.
Is that because of what?
It's because of what I did.
My gosh.
Let's continue. We have to find the -7.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, Bogrim, if you remember correctly, the last time you were here, the Hunter's Tavern was open, but the Mining Tavern was closed. However, as you approach it, you can see that there are lights on inside. There was a sign over the door before saying closed, but it seems as if it's back up and running.
Okay, this is the tavern we need.
Okay.
So, let's get into. So we go in, I would say.
Nice.
And yeah, it's a small but humble and warm tavern. There's a couple of people sitting around having drinks. And there's the barkeep up the back, just arranging some glasses.
Bon. Good day.
And yeah, the barkeep turns round. It's kind of elderly dwarf, salt and pepper hair, and just kind of a bit gruff looking. He turns round and gives you a nod.
Do you have anything to eat and drink for free weary travelers?
He looks you over. Seraphon, you're having to kind of slightly bend down in here. The room is, dwarven size, and you're a bit teeny tiny bit too big. You're basically like Gandalf when he's in the Hobbit home. You'll need to be careful of chandeliers and beams. But yeah, the dwarf he kind of looks you over and he's like, and points up at the board, and it's just like stout ale and then cheese, bread, meat, that kind of thing. It's very basic.
Yep.
I'll take cheese and bread.
Cheese and bread. And a beer. And are there any miners here that were from the abandoned mine?
And he points over to a table over the corner.
Yeah, just eat and drink, guys. I'll be back. And I stand up and go over.
So yeah, it's 2 males just sitting having a conversation. Both look as if they have absolutely wild gingery hair. Possibly related, possibly related, and they're having a couple of beers. There's maybe about, I don't know, a good maybe 6 tankards empty on the table.
6 tankards. Oh wow.
So they're a couple deep at this point.
Good day. Is there a place here to sit besides you?
Aye, you can sit here, and he kind of like wobbles a stool over very shakily.
Thank you. So, I don't want to be rude, but
Yeah.
your guys are from the abandoned mine, are you?
I kind of like give each other a look and then kind of tilt their heads down. Uh-huh.
Who's your boss? Like, who is responsible for the mine? So there's some...
Yeah. That was Gerbert, but yeah. He didn't make it out, and he downs the rest of his drink and slams it down the table.
I'm sorry to hear that. Why I'm here is like, I urge you not to go back to this mine ever again.
Oh, there's no problem. We weren't planning on.
Yeah, but I mean it. Like, really. Don't... If anyone comes up with the idea, like, let's go back there. Don't. It's not a good idea.
Seraphon walking back.
Something evil lurks in this mine, like, I mean it.
And as you say this, the other one that's not talking to you just starts sobbing and puts his head on the table, and the other one reaches his hand over and like pats the back, and he's like, please just leave us alone, will you?
Of course. And I slip a gold coin on the table. Like, have a few more drinks on me.
He nods his head and takes it and tucks it into his trouser pocket.
Gonna go back to those two.
Pilgrim comes back over and there's now a dwarf crying in the corner. You're like, what did you do?
Dang.
I said my piece to those two, like, so no one should return to this mine, and I hope they stick to this.
Good.
So, do you need anything while we're here?
Seraphon, I don't know if you got any armor or your shield lost.
Nah, you've got everything.
I collected
Okay.
everything.
Oh, nice.
Good.
Ulgrim, you lost your hammer, you said? Or
That's
sword
okay.
or
We
something?
can. Yeah, it's okay. We can find something on the way. I don't want to stay too long here. Like,
Can
just
anybody
finish up
here?
eating and drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can anyone here help us with the shrouded we got that we took with us?
Maybe, yes. But I have to ask. Maybe one of the minor leaders, they can help us with this, or we ask a smith right away.
Yeah, well, did you just talk to the minor leaders? You might not want to talk to them again.
No, they were not the minor leaders. Like, there were two of the miners from the abandoned mine.
Oh.
They told me that their leader died in this mine. So.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow.
So yeah.
That's tragic.
You did find the one dwarf that had the notepad on him that seemed as if it was quite official. So you'd imagine that was maybe him.
Well, he's a leader now.
Yeah.
Maybe we
So
can
you
ask.
can drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just quite somber.
Say, barkeep.
Hmm?
Do you know anyone who can work with shrouded?
And he gives you like a horrific, kind of wide-eyed look. He's like, Shardalin. Why? So he's asking you why.
Yeah, and I look at the other two. Shall we?
Yeah.
Because we found some.
Do you have it on you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you see him reach under the bar, pull out a hammer. Out! Out! Get out now!
Oh,
Oh shit, no!
Don't you bring that
I just-
cursed thing in here!
Oh no!
Well, it was at least worth a try. The beer wasn't so good either. Bye.
Oh, we're just burning bridges.
Oh boy.
As you pass the table with the two ones for the abandoned mine, the two of them, like, as you pass, jump up and scoot backwards against the wall to kind of stay well clear of you as you walk out and pass.
Oh my god.
Seems like this stuff is more dreadful than we should know.
Yeah, should we be holding on to it then? Now it's making me nervous.
Yeah.
Oh no. Well, yeah, definitely keep it wrapped up, right?
Yeah. Should keep it wrapped up. Maybe we should go.
Do you think we could find somewhere to sleep here? No. Or are we just are we camping in the wall?
I think we should go outside. Well, nah, I draw too much attention. I'm sorry. I wasn't sensitive in questioning the barkeeper. I'm not good at such things.
That's fine. We all made the choice.
Yeah. Now I'm a little concerned. I don't know if it's worth keeping or not, but oh, you have the bag of holding, so if it's just in there, it should be fine, right?
Well, that's where I put them. So
Yeah. Okay. That puts me at ease. Maybe the next person we could try asking, if we want to. Someone that's maybe a degenerate or
Degenerate?
a degenerate,
or like a not sound of mind.
Wow.
Someone
Or maybe like someone who's experimenting with new materials.
Someone a bit
or-
shady.
yeah, shady.
Yeah.
Yeah, shady individual.
Ah, if only
Yeah.
Grimlord was here.
That would be nice. So yeah, we leave.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the two at the front door kind of like give you a funny look as if to say, well, that was quick, in and out.
Yeah, we overstayed our welcome. Bye.
Bye. And give you a wave. And you then kind of squeeze back down through the passage and out into the main road again. And because we've had a wild stream, I'm gonna go for the hat trick. There we go.
What?
No.
You're the DM of the
Go Scotty! Go Scotty! Go Scotty!
It's my
Go Scotty!
campaign! Right, Seraphon, you haven't rolled yet, so roll me a d10. Roll me a d10. Yeah, let's see. What or who you bump into. Is that loud? Yes, loud. Speak up, Bean.
A 10 on the
okay.
D10.
Oh.
Oh, she rolled a 10.
Okay.
He rolled a 10. Wow.
So, as you are coming out onto the main road, Seraphon, something just like boom, and falls down from a rock face and slides down and dink, like hits you in the side of the foot.
Yeah, so I was like, stops like, what? So I look at this. Wait, like, is it visible?
Yeah, it's visible.
That's small. Can I? So what does it look like? What is it? What do I see?
It's a small rock with kind of runes on it by the looks of it.
Ooh. Okay. Just naturally, do I understand the runes? I've common and draconic.
No. This wouldn't be either of them.
I don't understand it, so comprehend language.
Okay, so comprehend language doesn't tell you what language it is, does it? But you can understand it.
I can understand it. Doesn't tell me what it is.
Okay, you look at it and it just says rock.
That's it. It's a rock.
Yeah.
That's like, I grab it, like throw it, it's like, okay, well, put that in my bag.
Do you pick it up? Yeah.
Yes.
So you pick it up and you're inspecting it and you're like, rock. And as you say rock, a wee pair of eyes form, and then a wee dunk dunk pair of arms and dunk dunk a wee pair of legs, and this wee plant just grows out of its head and it goes.
Oh.
It's a pet rock. Do I understand what it's saying? Come on, DM, you dug this whole DM. You get yourself out of it.
So, comprehend languages, how long does that last for? Is it an hour or something?
One hour.
Oh, so it says, you found me.
Is it a fucking Korok?
It may not be something like a Korok.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much.
Yeah, I did. What's your name, little fella?
And it just goes, rock.
Rock. Well, as good as any. Where are you from? This big rock?
And it just kind of looks and like points and goes, rock.
Yes, rock. So it's like Rock a Groot. Very good. Do you want to come with us, Rock?
Ooh, does it want to come with you? Let's make a roll. Does it want to come with you? And it's kind of like,
A tree?
and kind of like looks at you, and then looks at the mountain, and looks at you, and looks at the mountain, and it's like, yes.
Oh.
Okay, well,
Nice.
I'm Seraphon, and this is like holding him up. This is Soren. This is Soren.
What?
This is
By the
Olga.
ancestors is that?
Ooh, you can give me a nature check, Balgrim?
I can try, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A 9?
Nope. It's a 9.
You've kind of heard tales of weird creatures in the mountains, but you've never like you've never really experienced what they are. But you're like, it's a weird creature and it came from the mountains, so.
Okay. And you can understand it?
For the moment, yes, I can.
Okay.
Well, maybe with time I'll learn Rock's language.
Is that his name? Rock?
Yeah, this is Rock.
Okay.
Rock. It's
Hello,
like,
Rock. Yeah.
it's kind of like patting his chest, and it's like rock.
Okay, well, Rock, you can come with us. You've said you want to. I'll put Rock on my shoulder.
Yeah.
I could like sit on my shoulder.
Aww.
And he like buries himself in your hood and like makes a wee snooty, and he's like rock. Well, I say he. I don't know if these things have a gender. It buries itself and it's your hood. Soren, you could give me a nature check, but it would probably be a higher DC for you.
Yeah, I'm not.
Seraphon, you've no chance, unfortunately. Not been from round here. Oh, you're just like, yeah, weird rock creature.
Yeah. A strange day.
It's very strange. This has been one of those episodes. It's just everything's happened.
First, we found a deck of cards somewhere, which boasted Soren's self-esteem, it seems. And then we found the heart of the mountain, which tried to dig us under this black goose, and now we found rock.
Rock. As you say rock, it just goes rock.
The devil. This land is weird.
Rock, you better listen to Seraphon. And don't get into trouble.
Rock kind of like leans over and like kind of snuggles Seraphon and goes rock.
I was just like scratch rock.
Every monster he picks up is a cat type.
This is Philip all over again.
Yeah, it is. Oh man.
So
superb.
good.
Jeez Louise.
What time of the day is it?
Oh, so you would have camped overnight, we said, and then I mean, you have only been in and out the settlement pretty quick, so probably like midday, high noon.
So,
Okay.
So still plenty of time during the day.
yeah, should we continue to the hideout?
Yeah, we should do a bit of good now and help out the women tribe. Zavora's people.
The Venator tribe.
Venator, yes.
Venator.
Minotaurs.
Yes.
Let's head south, help them, and maybe they can help us a bit more.
Hmm?
And I give Soren my hand crossbow.
Yeah.
Yep.
I will take it. Thank you.
I will take it.
You're welcome.
I am grateful for this.
Okay, so to get all that way down south, 3 days. So I shall give you a choice. Do you want to do 3 pretty high DCs, or do you want to split it into the 3 days so it'd be 9 rolls altogether? So the 9, the DCs will be significantly lower, but you'll have to do 9, or you can do 3 higher DCs to save you doing 9.
And perception and survival?
Yeah, perception, survival, the usual. You
So
do-
guys, are we brave or are we just cautious?
You do have inspiration if you get something absolutely horrendous.
You know what? I'm brave.
Oh.
Okay.
I say we
Well,
do
out of
3
one?
big ones.
What do you think? Brave?
I'm in. I guess.
Okay.
I'm in. So, who wants to go first? Either perception or survival?
Yeah.
Oh, hiya!
Oh.
Okay,
Ooh,
very good,
you.
very good. Who's next?
Nice.
You go next.
I just
Sarah fun.
get ready for the big letdown, guys.
12.
12.
Oh,
Okay.
12.
Bulgrim, it's all relying on you, son.
If you don't mind, I would go with perception.
Okay,
That's
okay.
Yeah, and Boogie to give you inspiration.
15. Okay, so the 25 is a double success. The
Nice.
15 is a scraping success, and the 12 the 12 is a fail, so you just pass. So the 3 days pass without incident. What I will say is traveling this far south, you have never been this far south before. Bulgrim, you know that in this south direction, if you were to go to the Never Eat a little bit more east of here, you would hit Tavros. Down this far south, yeah. If you were to head east from here, you would hit Tavros, and there's certain kind of peaks and troughs as you're traveling towards this very south end of the country. And one day you kind of stop and rest on this large hill, and over in the distance towards where Tavros is, there's just this huge black fog cloud that covers that area. As you then travel deep into the south, you come across a woods, which you'll have to travel through, but I think we will save that for the next episode. What do you think?
Nice.
Hey.
Well,
This was a wild one,
yeah.
but I loved it. Thank you very
That
much.
was, yeah,
It
spicy.
was
That was scary.
This was-
very, very spicy.